I have just finished the video where 3 snake demon had entered my body because I was watching a lady tattoo. The purpose of these videos is so that the children of God will open their eyes and be prudent. I had already done the videos where the Lord was telling me not to wear clothes that have symbol like pyramid, triangle, stars, rounded shape with eye. You know that we had threw away a lot of clothes, for when the Lord spoke to warn me immediately I went on to check all my clothes, and I found out that many of them had these drawings that were demonic. I was forced to throw to the bins many expensive stuff. I threw to the bin African loincloth, robes, blouses that had satanic signs and symbol because the Lord was against his children wearing them. I even found that on the sole of one of my shoes were the number 666. It was incredible. When in my videos I ask people to check the sole of their shoes, they saw evil shapes that they never saw before because previously they were not prudent. We had warned the saints about these things because the Lord said these things are a doorway that enable the enemy to enter to destroy us, and the Lord had warned us about these things. I already testify here that I was attacked with sickness that was supposed to lead me to death through of an African loincloth that I had, which had evil pattern on it. The spiritual world is ruled by light and darkness. I have experienced the positive side of the spiritual world, where the Lord warned me about many things. Many things happen to me because the Lord allow them to happen to me so that I can testify and learn the lesson. The Lord allow 3 demon coming from a lady tattoo to enter my body so that I can learn what I did not know. What we don't know is dangerous and can destroy us. Tattoo are demon and we must rebuke them, and have prayer light to keep these demon away from entering us. I have no experience the negative side of the spiritual world like this Satanist sister here who is testifying and corroborating many of the things we have been warning the saint to separate from. The Lord is calling his sons and daughter to a life of separation from contaminated items of the enemy, but many Christians want to pray in order to try and sanctify the property of the enemy. In truth we cannot sanctify the property of the enemy. There are Christians who have hard times with this gospel of separation from the world. Today I would like to talk about clothes that have drawing of flower. I am here to testify simply because the Lord has allowed me to experience the consequence of wearing clothes that have drawing of flower on them. What I have suffered is allowed by the Lord so that it can be a teaching and warning for others, so as to preserve them from further pain and allow them to be smart. I remember after throwing many clothes I was buying new clothes, and often the Lord would indicate to me some of them that are not good and would tell me to throw them to the bin. I have this garment here that has flower, but the enemy has managed to hide something sinister behind these flower. I decided not to buy clothes that have drawing of flowers. The Lord kept telling me to throw to the bins many of the new clothes that I bought because they had flower drawing. I decided to buy clothes that had one color. The enemy is hiding many things in cloths, and the enemy can shoot you and reach you because of the drawing on the cloth. I have on my phone this blouse that have flower, but when a brother zoomed these flowers we ended up with these pictures of a demon that is grotesque. It's a picture of a demon who lifted his 2 hands, and I rebuke him in the name of Jesus Christ. He is not entering my body. He has been defeated on the cross. Those who complain that I keep telling people to throw their clothes in the bin, you don't know what is hidden in these flowers on our garment. This picture I am talking about was sent to me by a brother. He sent it to me when the Lord allowed him to see the demon hiding in the drawing of a flower on his shirt. He quickly sent it to me and he was in tears. He said, "Servant of God, look at the shirt that I wear and what is hiding behind the flower." In fact, the Lord had told him that his shirt that had drawing of flower was not good. He was surprised, and it is when he began check and photographed his shirt, that an image of a beastly and grotesque demon appeared. Quickly he sent me the picture. You may not see anything, but the enemy is hiding things. The Lord does not want his people to wear these clothes because they are doorway, enabling the enemy to have an advantage. Last week I threw away clothes of panther and leopard's skin. I was praying when the Lord spoke to me in a grave voice. He said, "My daughter, you must be careful with clothes that you are buying, especially clothes that you have bought recently. They are not good. You must get rid of them." When my husband and I checked the clothes that the Lord was talking about, we saw eyes, yet the Lord does not like clothes of eyes. There were also the shape that looked like letter V. They were actually pyramid. The Lord was right, many clothes are bad. Let's be wise and smart. Sometime the Lord would let you buy and then tell you to throw it away, to test whether you are willing to separate from everything for Him. You remember the testimony where I saw signs and symbol on the sole of my shoes. When I checked these signs on my shoes, I saw that they were the number of the beast 666, and I warn godchildren to check the sole of their shoes. I am talking about this because a sister former which in my country has testify and confirm everything I have been telling godchildren. This sister Satanist wanted to enter a church to destroy a pastor but could not, but thanks to wigs, makeup and vanity the doorway was open for her to enter and attack the pastor. The woman is in Congo, does not watch my videos and probably does not know me, but he said these ornaments were open door. The witch went on to attack the sister through these signs on their shoes. All these items are doors of the enemy. Pastor should no longer allow ladies to come to church with wigs.